Welcome back, everybody. I'm Bad Moon, and we're here for our pack opening and deck building for week 2 of the Mages Contest Sealed League. Week 1, we went with Teysa, Opulent Oligarch, and actually won our game. So we're third place currently on points in the league, and we're going to open our packs for this week and see if we stick with Teysa or if we get to go somewhere else. So these are the legends we currently have. Of the legends that we have, really only Teysa and Vannifar are viable at the moment. Maybe that changes. We're going to find out. I do have a special guest with me. Last week's special guest, of course, was Agnes, who was in the background making noise. But this week, I've got Eleanor with me.
Hello.
And Eleanor is going to help with pack selection. So I'm going to lay these out, and Eleanor is going to pick. And we get 6 packs this week. My microphone's in the way, so we're going to do something weird then. We just make do. And boom. I don't like that those are awkward like that. There we go. That's better.
Yes.
Okay. So, Eleanor doesn't know anything about the set. All of the packs have the same art on them. So really, this is just random chance. And in fact, they've even been shuffled. You saw I shuffled them last week. So, Eleanor, pick a pack.
Well, I happen to notice that this one looks different from the others because the bottom's folded under, so I picked that one.
You picked that one. Okay, that's going to be pack number... Do you want that to be opened first or last?
First?
That's going to get opened first. Okay. Pick 2 more packs.
2 more packs. Let's go right down the center.
These 2 right here. Put the fancy pack on top. Okay, now let's spread that out a little bit. 2 more packs.
Let's see. I feel like this one in particular is giving me the eyeballs.
Okay, that one in particular.
And then we should go from the bottom layer because that's there too. And let's do that one.
This one here.
That one there.
That one there. Gotta make sure that I don't put that one below. Just spread that out a little bit. Okay. Finally, this will be the last pack we open. Which pack is it?
Last pack. This one hiding behind the microphone.
That one hiding behind the mic. I like it. That goes on the bottom of the stack. If you could, with the box.
Yep.
These are going to go back into storage until next week and the week after that. So, we have our packs. They are going to hang out here for the moment. I'm going to run through the commons and uncommons. There's not much that is going to matter too much right there. And in fact, I have already had to remove so many multiples that most of the commons and uncommons we're going to be pretty okay on. The rares we want to look at, because those are powerful, and we definitely want to look at any legends. So, let's go ahead and open our first pack. This is the one that had the bottom folded under. So, let's see if that actually does anything.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't want to open for sure. All right. What are you going on about? I don't know. My computer decided to make some noise. peddling youths in the fancy form.
If it weren't for those darn kids.
Right? All right, we've got a rare here. We're going to move these off to the side. Our rare is Audience with Tristani. It's 2 and a green. Create a 0/1 plant creature token. Then draw cards equal to the number of differently named creature tokens you control. I don't know how much that's going to be useful. I guess it does work with the clone effect in blue-green. So maybe that's useful if we decide to go with Vanifar. We do have a foil as well, but that's just a Vengeful Creeper. So we're going to put that over there.
Just be careful it doesn't blow up your stuff.
That is a whole different kind of creeper, and I do not want them on Ravnica. All right, next pack. All right, our next rare is Fugitive Codebreaker, which is a 2/1 for 2 with Prowess and Haste. It also has Disguise, and you can flip it for 5 and a red. That's a lot. Reduced by 1 for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard, so that's nice. When it's turned face up, discard your hand, draw 3 cards. Okay, I get that now. That's a powerful thing, and hopefully you refuel to trigger Prowess a whole bunch. What else do we have? We've got a few more cards. We got our foil here, which is a Gadget Technician. But that's a common, so it doesn't matter too much. But we did get something fun. We were talking about creature tokens with Audience with Tristani. And let's see if people can guess what this is. Eleanor, what's the casting cost of this card?
I don't see one.
You don't see one. What kind of card is it?
It's a sorcery.
Okay, so it's a sorcery without a casting cost. Anybody in the comments know what that is? If you guessed Crashing Footfalls, you'd be correct. So, Crashing Footfalls, for those of you who haven't played Modern recently, has Suspend 4 for a green mana. So you exile the card from your hand and put 4 time counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter, and when the last one is removed, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Create 2 4/4 green rhino creature tokens with trample.
Oh.
Eleanor, not knowing anything about this card to begin with, what do you think of that card?
It's scary.
Yeah, it's got that nice ticking clock thing going on. And it makes creature tokens, which Audience with Tristani really wants to do.
If this makes you a green deck, I'm going to be amused.
I mean, one of the 2 viable decks is Vanifar, so Vanifar is green-blue. Could happen. We'll find out when we see what the rest of it is. These are going to go over here. And we're going to move on to the next one. So far, that was a really good pull. Yeah.
Cool.
We've opened 2 packs. We've got 3 rares, one of which is kind of busted. Okay, so our next rare is Forensic Gadgeteer. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, investigate. Activated abilities of artifacts you control cost 1 less to activate. This effect can't reduce the mana cost to less than 1 mana. Unfortunately, they don't want to give you free stuff.
Unlike the rhinos.
Unlike the the Rhino's not free. It costs 1 mana for 2 4/4s with trample,
Oh, horror.
right? And then we got a cornered crook in foil, but nothing interesting in that one. So we've got ourselves a Gadgeteer. So if we get some kind of artifact synergies going, that would be great. Don't know if it would make the cut for Vanifar at the moment. On to the next one. All right. Actually, the first card in this pack is one of my favorites. Grant Witness. You know, it's a common. It's got disguise. I like it though. It's fun.
Is this Goliath? Is that?
It's a gargoyle. Yeah. This one I want you to see because you know
want me to see.
I want you to see. What is that card?
This card is called Red Herring. It is some kind of mechanical fish thing.
Yes, it's just a red herring.
It is a clue fish, apparently.
Yes. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, clue fish.
Sadly, not the actual flavor text.
Should be. I don't know that I can actually play that in any commander in this set except maybe Niv Mizzet.
Sounds like too much fuss and bother.
Touche. We got a Hedge Maze. Hedge Maze is always nice. You know, any kind of dual lands you can get. So that'll be nice for Vanifar. And this is one of the ones where when it enters the battlefield, you can surveil 1. So that's good. But we do have more rares in this pack. So that's rare number 1. Does it say on here somewhere? I believe you can get up to 3 rares in a pack.
Oh.
Of the new play boosters, you can get up to 3 rares. So that's rare number 1. I'm going to move the commons and uncommons. I'm going to leave this here. Rare number 2 is Yaris, Roar of the Old Gods, which does open up a new color for us. Other creatures you control have haste. Whenever one or more face-down creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Whenever a face-down creature you control dies, return it to the battlefield face down under its owner's control. If it's a permanent card, then turn it face up. That seems good. That seems kind of powerful.
How do you get cards face down?
The disguise ability. You can pay 3 mana to play it face down from your hand, and then you can pay the disguise cost to flip it face up.
Oh.
Usually there's some benefit to doing that. Either the disguise cost to flip it face up is less than its normal casting cost, or it has an ability that triggers when that happens. We do have our foil, which is Shady Informant, which has disguise, by the way. And then we have Enlisted Worm, which is from one of the Alara sets, I think. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I think it's maybe Conflux. So this is a 5/5 for 6, and it says Cascade on it. Cascade's ridiculously powerful and a lot of fun. So we do happen to have, where are you at? Where are you hiding? We have Tulsimir, who could run Enlisted Worm. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Cascade stuff actually would be really good with Crashing Footfalls as well, because it can cast Crashing Footfalls immediately for free. So, yeah.
Oh, a cool plains card?
Cool Plains card, yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, it looks very Orzhov, that one. So, Lots of spires and steeples and things. So I like that. So we're gonna put all these. Actually, put these two over here, and you go with the rest of the legends. 2 more to go, and we've already got ourselves a pile of rares. I'm hoping maybe we can make green-white work, because I would really like to cascade into Crashing Footfalls. That'd be great. All right. Ooh. Important note about Slime Against Humanity. This is my 3rd copy, and I can play all 3 in my commander deck.
Really?
Yes.
How's that work?
So Slime Against Humanity says a deck can have any number of cards named Slime Against Humanity, and that includes in commander decks. So if we were to go green-white, I might be playing a bunch of Slime Against Humanity. Could be fun. Okay, unfortunate. We're going to move these aside, and I will tell you why my rare is unfortunate. We have Unyielding Gatekeeper. It's a 3/2 for 2. It's got Disguise. You can flip it up for 1 and a white. When it is turned face up, exile another target non-land permanent. If you controlled it, return it to the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, its controller creates a 2/2 white and blue detective creature token. The reason that is unfortunate is I opened one last week. It's currently in my deck.
Oh.
Let's see if I can find it here real quick. So, unfortunately, that's a wasted rare. There you go. So...
Nothing new.
Unfortunate. Can't really use it. So that one goes back in the deck. This one I'm just going to put with commons and uncommons. Sadness. And then, yeah, we had a common in foil. Last pack.
All right.
One more chance to get Niv Mizzet and play all the rares. Except that last one. Thought it was going to be cool, and that couldn't be cool. Another one that I can't play in any deck that I could currently make, because it's 3 colors. It's, what is that? Push and pull?
Push and pull.
Ooh. So our rare is Blood Splatter Analysis, or Blood Spatter, rather. Analysis. It's 1 black, 1 red. For an enchantment, when it enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Whenever 1 or more creatures die, mill a card and put a bloodstain counter on Blood Spatter Analysis. Then, sacrifice it if it has 5 or more bloodstain counters on it. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Well, that's not green-white at all.
No, it's not. It is black-red, which theoretically I could do, because I have a monocolor black commander and a monocolor red commander in Krenko and Massacre Girl. And by the rules of the Sealed League, if you have monocolor commanders, you can run them with partner. So I could run them as Rakdos if I wanted to, but red really does not have much going for it right now. Even with the 2 cards that I opened today, it's just not enough yet. Someday, maybe. There is potentially enough in green to run Yaris, though. But that is it for the packs. So let's go over what we got here. Potential new commander in Yaris. We got Blood Spatter Analysis, Enlisted Worm, which I'm very excited to potentially play. A Hedge Maze, which is going to be very nice for Vanifar. The Forensic Gadgeteer, Audience with Tristani, the Fugitive Codebreaker, and, of course, the Crashing Footfalls. So, all told, we did not really get anything for my deck. My deck is currently, again, Teysa, Opulent Oligarch, and we didn't get anything in black-white or mono-black, mono-white. So, potentially what this is leading me to do is maybe give Vanifar a run this week, or maybe see if Tolsimir can do something. But really, I think those are my only three options. So I need to do a viability check on Tolsimir. If I think that there's enough to go on, then potentially we can run that. Vanifar, there is definitely enough to run on. I need to check. I think I have to add 10 cards to my deck. It was 60 cards last week. I think it's 70 cards this week, which unfortunately makes Tolsimir a little bit harder to be viable. But we'll see. So that is going to be it for now. But anyway, I'll catch y'all later.